taking that gold, because once Terran gets that gold up, oh baby baby, the macro just goes crazy, and it's, oh man, there's just so many units that come out from the Terran. So we're gonna have to see if DIMAGA is able to push Strelok off of the gold, or DIMAGA could do the other thing that Zergs like to do sometimes, which is spam spine crawlers. No, it's ooh, infestation pit. That's cool. What I was gonna say though, if I can actually get to it without interrupting myself 500,000 times, is he can just take this expansion, deny this expansion for as long as possible, and pretty much just take the entire map. You can see he already has half the map right here, and he hasn't gotten his gold quite yet. I think that that's just because he already has 4 bases up and mining. Ugh. Excuse me, and he doesn't really need never mind, he's taking a 5th. There we go. So I think what his thinking here is that the Terran is going to be right here, obviously just grouping outside of his gold, and it's a very, very short push distance down to this gold. And I think in games past I've seen, and I'm sure he has seen as well, that it's just hard for Zerg to hold this. So what he is doing is he's saying, okay, if you're going to take the middle of the map, that's fine. I'm just going to take all the sides. So that's what's happening. Terran's taking the middle, and Zerg is creeping around all the sides. And let's see, looks like we got a couple of Thors out. They have 1 attack as well, and we got some 2-1 upgrades for the bio. Let's go over here to the Zerg real quick and see what he has. He has 2 carapace, 1 attack, and the mutas have +1 attack. So some good upgrades from both sides. Wow, this medevac just no energy to help out these Marines. All of them looks like have stemmed once. And it looks like DIMAGA with his whole flood. Yeah, we should call him Flood instead of Zerg. Call him Flood from like Halo. And this is just going to be kind of, oh man. And it looks like, ooh, putting the Thor in front to absorb some of that damage. And these Marines were a little sacrificed to the gods. But, yeah, that didn't go so well. But still, the Terran player Strelok was able to keep his Thors alive and his siege tanks alive. And those are really the ones that he needs to keep alive, because you can replenish Marines so fast. And it looks like he is going to be pushing in here and sniping a couple of these banelings before they hatch. And a couple of banelings coming in and killing a ton of Marines. Losing a couple of mutas for really no reason. And here comes the Zerg swarm. He 1As through there and everything dies. And let's follow the 1A. Oh, a couple of, maybe a 1A, 2A, as he just goes through here. And banelings and Zerglings and mutas are just gonna, it appears to be clear up this whole thing. Wow, that is a lot of Marines still though. Wow, that was a huge baneling hit. But it looks like Strelok will be able to push DIMAGA back, and DIMAGA is spamming Zerglings furiously. And here comes another attack, and it looks like these siege tanks that are not siege are going to be doing surprisingly almost no damage. So they not so good, the unsiege tanks, against a whole bunch of Zerglings. But you guys could have told me that as well. Okay, it looks like during all that confusion, Strelok was able to get up his 4th. And it looks like DIMAGA is still not going to be taking his gold. We're going to be saving that for a rainy day, I guess. And since nobody's attacking right now, I am going to put the screen on the, I don't know, on the Terran army, because he's not moving, and I'm going to get a drink of water. Okay, we have a little bit of a poke by the Zerg player, and what is he going to be doing? He's going to be spamming ASDAS, DAS, DAS. Let's go to the income tab really quick. Sorry, my throat was really dry. I need to drink some water. Looks like 83. It looks like 83 harvesters for the Zerg and 65 for the Terran. But the Terran does have mules, so those will help a lot. Okay, it looks like we have some mutas gonna come in here and do some muta-lisk stuff, like snipe on a whole bunch of things. And that's going to force the Terran, as you can see here, to loop-de-loop all of his units back around here. Meanwhile, quite a few SCVs going to go down. And very nice. Going to abuse that cliff and like stemmed Marines are really good against mutas, but this cliff, unfortunately, Marines had a fight with their brothers, the Reapers, and the Reapers said, screw it, we're keeping the jetpack, so Marines are not able to jetpack up there. If they were able to, it would be really a lot better for the Marines, I feel. Okay, we had a little bit of a drop, which did some damage, and look at these two little medevacs. They're actually reconnaissance aircraft at this point. They have little cameras, and they're like taking pictures and stuff with their cannons. Cannon, not the weapon, cannon, the camera. Anyway, it looks like he did a little poke down there, and now he is moving up, pushing and sieging, and he is going to try to slow push and take out this hatchery. And so here comes DIMAGA, and he does have a bunch of ultras out, and look at that, they have 5 carapace, so they have a ton of armor, and here they come, and we're going to have to see exactly, oh man, that is just a lot of ultras. I don't know if Strelok is going to be able to stop this, and it doesn't look like he is. Marauders would be really nice in this situation, but he just doesn't have them. There's a couple of Thors and a couple of siege tanks, but now, oh man, this might actually be overcommitting, I think. But we're going to have to see. Oh, jeez, this planetary is going down fast. And the planetary is down. And a lot of these SCVs are going to go down as well. So that hurts if you're Strelok. But let's see, I'm looking around the minimap. I don't see any counterattacks going on. At least, yeah. Ah, Banshees, those are good because, in fact, Zerg doesn't have anything of that army that can shoot air, so that's going to be pretty good. But, oh, look at that. Infester's out now, and they have Fungal Growth ready to go. Sexy, sexy. Oh, look at that. One Mutalisk going to really put this Banshee in his place. Whole bunch of Banshees now. And, oh, no, these tanks just sieging. They sieged a little bit too late. And here come the horde of angry Zerglings and overgrowth Zerglings with really big huggers. And there's the GG. Thanks for watching, guys.